What's up, everybody? Look, wanted to put this out here real fast. Well, I was gonna take a little lunch break in the little heater room. It's cold out here. I said, nah, I need to kind of get this off my chest a little bit. Look, check this out. If you was planning on some point starting a business and you started that business and your plan isn't working out how you wanted your plan to work out, and you had to kind of fall on your plan B, your backup plan, right? When you go to plan B, don't go to plan B and be like, man, I messed up or I should have did this or I shouldn't have done that. Look, this is how you gotta look at this stuff. Everybody talks about how they gonna start a business, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. You actually started yours. You actually took the jump. You took the leap. I look at it like this. Once you decide in your mind that you're gonna do something and you put that plane on the runway, go for it. Take off. Take off. Don't worry about the landing gear. At this point, we already on the ground. So right now, what we need to do is take off. Once we get in the air, then we'll worry about the landing gear. Well, man, what if the landing gear don't come down? Then it just ain't gonna come down. Stay in the air as long as possible. And this is how. And I'm using this video talking to myself because you will look at something like, man, what I'm saying, I went for it. Um, I jumped on the runway, I took off, but I had to land again, had to use my parachute, and my parachute is my trade, my skill. I had to fall back on my trade to kind of pull me to the next season, which is fine because you're not gonna have everything figured out your first year out the gate. Some people do. Some people take off. Some people jump on their runway, and when they take off, they set sail and never land. It's been plenty of people left their full-time job and they never had to go back. It, that is not everybody's story. Your story is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to figure out what's best for you. And like, look, I always say, man, as long as you're making it, whether it be at a job or working for yourself, you're making it. You're not calling nobody else saying, man, bro, you got $1,000 I can borrow. Even if you got to swipe a couple of credit cards, it's all yours. The debt is yours, the grind is yours, the business is yours. Listen, nothing stays the same forever. The simple fact that you out here trying to make a change, you trying to do something to better your future, man, I don't see how you can fail. You gonna have ups and downs. You gonna have times where just ain't nothing working out for you, but stick with it. Stick with it, man. It's gonna be worth it. Like, man, everything that's really worth having in life, it don't come easy. You know what I'm saying? And man, don't ever be afraid to try. Don't ever be afraid to take all your money and invest it in this one thing. You will get money back. One thing you can't get back is time. And bro, I'm a firm believer in not spending 40 years on somebody's job because you get more rewards when you're working for yourself. Um, but a lot of people they kind of just they're afraid to take that leap and believe in themselves. They got more belief and faith in the job than they do themselves. And like man, like I told y'all, like man, this was my first year out the gate, man, and it taught me so much. But I'm gonna be honest, man, I never thought I would be where I'm at in my business had I never took that initial investment in myself and actually going all in on myself and just laying it on the line. Even with a family and kids and a wife and one income, it's all scary. But it's a simple fact that you are willing to believe in yourself and just go all in on it. It brings another side out of you that that you did not know that you had. In some people's eyes, you're a risk taker. you're a go-getter. You're going after your dreams. You're chasing your dreams. And while I was at work, I was listening to this Dave Chappelle stand-up special, and he said, "You never know what somebody's going through." He was talking about how on his first special, he couldn't sell the place out, so he was outside of the theater just handing out free tickets, trying to fill the house in. And when he said that, I went back and watched that stand-up special he was talking about. In that special, he was comfortable. He was telling jokes. Uh, on the outside looking in, man, everything was perfect. But 20 years later, because I think he done that special in 2000, and he was saying, man, he said, man, that special, man, it'll always be special to me. He said, because man, he said my wife was pregnant with my first child, front seat of the crowd. He said I couldn't sell the place out, so I was outside giving tickets away. He said, but man, looking back at all that, he said, man, I really was able to accomplish my dream. I really was able to live my dream. He said, man, dreams are powerful. And then he said, he told a story about when he was on the come up. And he said, man, he was doing it. He was playing, he was doing a little stand up in like a little bar. But the bar underneath him, like 15 minutes into his session, started playing loud music. So he couldn't really do his stand-up routine at night. And he felt like, man, this is my only shot, man. I gotta really get my name out there, man. And these people underneath me are crushing my dream. And like I say, this when he was kind of like on the come up, his name wasn't big or whatever. So he said he went downstairs, beating on the door. The people open the door. He said, hey man, look, I'm up here, man, trying to do my stand-up stuff, man, and y'all ruin it, man. He said, man, y'all are killing my dream. Y'all ruin it. And the guy was like, look, man, we wasn't gonna play, but what the guy said? Yeah, look, we wasn't gonna play, man, but it ain't our fault. It's that guy fault over there. And he looked. He said it was an old man sitting in the car. He said, so he immediately went over there to the old man in the car, cussing the man out, telling him to roll down the window. Said the guy took off in the car. So he didn't think nothing about it. He said like 2 minutes later, a door opened up because everything was kind of like in a little alley. He said a door opened up and the guy come out and he got two like henchmen with him, like bodyguards. He said, young man, come here. So he walked over there and people saying, man, don't go over there, man. Don't go over there, bro. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. So he was like, man, screw that. I'm going over there anyway. So he walked over there to where the man was and the man closed the door. Well, come to find out, this old man was like a Russian mob boss or something. And the guy told him, he said, look, man, the reason we started playing our music is because such and such didn't pay us. And if they not gonna hold their word, we not holding ours. And Dave was like, man, I don't care about none of that. Y'all messing up my dream. Y'all doing this, y'all doing that. He cussed the man out all in the man's face. And the man couldn't really believe Dave was talking to him like that. Cause he's like, man, you don't know who I am. He's like, man, forget who you is. Do you know that y'all are killing my dream? And he was saying all that to say this. He was saying he didn't let nobody or nothing stop him from achieving his dream. And he said, man, I was able to achieve that. Now, you will be faced with obstacles in your life, but you cannot let that stop you because nothing is going to be perfect. It's a million things running through my mind right now of some stuff I need to get done within these 12 months. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. But with that being said, bro, I'm not going to let none of that deter me. You know what I'm saying? Because like today, man, I was taking care of stuff in my business. I opened up two more bank accounts. One of them, man, is for my tax account. Other one, man, is for my winter fund. Like I'm getting prepared for things on the business side of my business. I got jobs coming in. It's starting to slowly take off, and I'm in love with this journey right here. Like I really do love this journey. And my wife told me the other night. She said, "Look, this working night shift stuff, I'm not doing this next year." And I understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, bro, I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do to make sure we good. And like like with all of that going on, like all the plans I got for my business, the personal things I have to get done this year that's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Like, bruh, if God tarries, if God tarries and He spare me, bro, I'm ready for this year. I know this year will be awesome, bro. I know this. I got a goal in mind of what I want to make this year. I know I'm gonna hit it. I know I'm gonna hit it. I just feel it. And I know, bro, I'm gonna have to hire me some help, some full-time help. And I know we just gonna go up with it. And even with that, it's gonna be obstacles along the way. It's gonna be stuff popping up that you weren't prepared for. But get prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about the money. The money's gonna come. And don't worry about the destination. It's the journey which changes your life. Like, I know one day, man, I'm gonna look back on all this, man, and be like, man, I made it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this can inspire somebody to chase after what it is they want to do. Because, man, I'm telling you, I know so many people that are talented that uh, never done nothing with their dream, never done nothing with their talents. They sleep on it, they sit on it, and they work these jobs for 40, 50, 30 years. And when it's all said and done, we all leaving here. The billionaire leaving here, the millionaire leaving here, the $100,000 man leaving here, the manager at McDonald's leaving here. We all leaving here. But why not leave here uh, achieving and accomplish everything that you were supposed to accomplish in life? Bro, you was not born to do what it is you doing and you not happy. Bro, it is a satisfaction, a peace of mind, of happiness I get when I'm out there working for myself. Today I went and done a job earlier this morning, man. It was freezing cold. I was at peace. I was happy. I'm content. And now I'm out here this full-time job. I ain't really doing much. I just don't want to be here, man. I'm over this. But for the time being, this is where I have to be. So look, y'all, man, my break over with. It's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. 2.5 more hours of work, then I'll be headed home. But I just want to say, man, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for this opportunity. Man, I'm grateful for my business. I'm grateful for this job. I'm so grateful for the way everything has been playing out. And man, every year you have a chance to get better. Every year in January, you have a chance to outdo yourself from the previous year. And man, listen, keep your head up, man. Stay focused. Get you a vision board. Write down everything you want to achieve on your vision board. Man, make you a budget. Create a budget. Stick to your budget. Come up with a business. Start your business. Man, and just go up with it, man. Live and enjoy this life. And I will see y'all on the next one. It's freezing cold out here, by the way.